Hey, how you doing YouTube? I'm in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about why the Miami Heat need to trade for Jimmy Butler. Now, if you saw yesterday's video, you might be like, well, didn't you just upload the same thing but with the Rockets? Yes, and that is because I had already had this video completely planned before I even came up with the Rockets video. So yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of uncreative and everything, but I mean, this video was literally already planned, and I just saw the Rockets rumors and were like, well, that makes more sense of a video to make first, so I made that video first, and this one's just following it. And tomorrow I will have a different video, different type of video, probably another super team video, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. But I just wanted to get all of that out of the way, so without further ado, without me rambling too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we get into is the trade package itself. Would be the Miami Heat would get Jimmy Butler and Taj Gibson, while the Timberwolves would be getting Hassan Whiteside and Dion Waiters. Now, this might kind of seem like an unbalanced trade, but I'm getting into why it makes sense. The reason why it makes sense for the Minnesota Timberwolves to do this is that their defense will be getting better. Well, maybe not better, but it will still be kind of staying the same. In the paint, that they will have a very, very nice rim protector in Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside has shown that he can be an elite rim protector, as 1 year in the NBA, he was able to average 3.7 blocks per game. He led the league in blocks per game and just showed that he can be an elite defender when he wants to, and that he is a very, very good player. And despite dealing with injuries last year, he was still able to average 2 blocks per game. And I mean, also, he's not only good on defense, he's not a one-dimensional player on any means of the word. He is actually a pretty good all-around offensive player, as he was able to average 15 points per game. So if you can get 2 blocks per game along with 15 points per game and a couple rebounds per game, that is a very, very nice thing in a combination of a center. And I mean, I definitely do think that the addition of Hassan Whiteside would benefit the team a lot, as not only with his individual play, but also with the play alongside of Karl-Anthony Towns, as they would be forming one of the best big man duos in the entire league. Now, I don't know who would move to the 4 and who would move to the 5. I think Karl-Anthony Towns would probably move to the 4 just because he can spread the floor very well, and he's just so athletic and can guard the 5 and the 4 position pretty good. So I mean, Karl-Anthony Towns, he's not an elite defender by any means, but I mean, he is a decent defender. And I mean, then the lack of defense is going to be getting picked up by Hassan Whiteside, who will be in there protecting the rim and doing everything that he has to do, what a center should do. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, being the elite beast of a player that he is, he can take over on offense and probably be a little bit better on defense, just because he doesn't have to worry about doing everything in the paint because you have Hassan Whiteside. So I mean, this would be one of the most elite big man duo in the entire league. But now my second reason is going to be Dion Waiters. I mean, Dion Waiters will serve and fill in that hole that Jimmy Butler will leave. Jimmy Butler is going to leave a gaping hole at that shooting guard position, as right now I think their backup shooting guard is Derrick Rose. Yes, the human glass bottle Derrick Rose. He'll last them about 5 games and get injured. So I mean, they do need a reliable player like Dion Waiters. He's a veteran, can score the ball, can do everything very, very well, and I'm sure that he would love to be a starter and have that chance to be that good scorer and have the offense run through him a lot more than it did with the Heat. Now with the Heat, it does run through him a little bit, but I mean, not a lot. And if Dion Waiters is able to stay healthy, he would be a very, very nice veteran for them. And I mean, another reason Hassan Whiteside and the Heat might want to make this trade is because there have been rumors that Hassan Whiteside wants out of the Miami Heat, and that he is unhappy with how the Heat have been managing him, especially after that last playoff series against the Washington Wizards, where they actually could have, or it was against the Philadelphia 76ers, and they just did not use him a lot at all. But now I'm getting into why it makes sense for the Miami Heat to make this trade. It's because the Heat's strength of their team, which is their defense, will remain the strength of their team. They will remain a very, very good defensive team, as look, they would be getting a top 5 defensive player in Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is an absolute lockdown defender, top 10 player in the NBA, top 5 defender, maybe even top 3 defender in the league. This dude can absolutely clamp up. He can do everything right. He's just going to be that player that they really, really want. And I mean, maybe he'll be able to that player that can finally give the Miami Heat that push that they need to get them past the first round of the playoffs. As we know, they've been getting eliminated in the first round of the playoffs for a while now, or the second round. They just cannot get very far ever since the LeBron James days. But now, if you have the combination of the Winslow, Bam Adebayo, Dwayne Wade, Goran Dragic, and Jimmy Butler, maybe that can get you past the first round and give you that push that they really, really need. And then Taj Gibson will be able to serve as a good veteran big man to kind of replace Hassan Hassan Whiteside a little bit. Now, obviously, Taj Gibson's not a center, but still, he's a good 4 to have on your team, and maybe he'll be able to just be that guy that can be the glue guy, be a good veteran, lead the young guys like Jimmy Butler and all of that. And I mean, you never really know. I mean, I think it's a good trade. I think it's a fair trade. But let's just recap why I think it makes a trade. Hassan Whiteside is going to be able to keep that defense, or at least try to improve that defense of the Minnesota Timberwolves. He wants out kind of, and he's just an all-around great player and an all-star level player. Dion Waiters is a very nice veteran, and if he can stay healthy, he will also be a very nice scorer on that team, and will fill in that hole that Jimmy Butler is going to leave once he gets traded. And then the Miami Heat are going to want to make this because their defense will remain elite. They will be getting a top 5 defensive player, remove the distraction of Hassan Whiteside wanting to leave. Then Taj Gibson, they'll be getting a nice veteran to play at the 4 position, and just all around be a good role player off their bench or starting, however they want to use him. So I mean, unfortunately, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. But comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think the Miami Heat need to trade for Jimmy Butler? Do you not? What do you think the trade package is fair? How would you do the trade package? What do you think should be in it? I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And I mean, I have to thank y'all so much for all the support y'all been showing. I mean, we're at 880 subscribers, 20 away from 900. That is crazy. We're 120 subscribers away from 1,000. That is a huge number to me. I mean, maybe y'all might be like, dude, that's nothing, get out of here. But to me, that is a ton, and I cannot thank y'all enough. But I also have to thank God. I mean, he's put y'all in the position to watch my videos, subscribe, and like them, and I cannot thank him enough. But also, he's put me in this position to keep grinding for y'all to let me live life through his mission, doing what he put me on earth to do. You know, just really living my life through him. And he has shown me much success in just helping me get through everything in life to keep pushing out these videos for you, and I have to give all praise to him. But like I said earlier, that's it for his videos. Like the video if you did like the video playing, and hit the subscribe button if you did like the video, and you playing if you really like the video, hit the subscribe button. Hope you have a blessed day, because I had a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you tomorrow's video. Goodbye.